Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Seraphic, and today's topic is 10 things you should keep private. So if you see me sitting down, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes, so don't pay attention to me. So today we'll be talking about 10 things you should keep private. So welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for always liking my videos. Thank you for supporting me by subscribing. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for your comments, interaction. Today we will be looking into 10 things you should keep private. You know, what people don't know, they cannot destroy. So these are the 10 things you should keep private in your life. So number one thing you should keep private to yourself is your relationship woes. So what I mean by relationship woes is things that are not working in your relationship. If you are having difficulties in your relationship, so things that are not working in your relationship, if you are having misunderstanding with your partner, so things like this is not something you should always run to friends and tell them about it, because what if tomorrow you now change your mind and forgive your partner and still be with your partner, and all those things that you have told friends and they are looking like so, but if you have keep it to yourself, pray about it, if you are a Christian, nobody would know that you have those relationship woes. It will be between you and God. So I just thought to myself that I should talk about this. Like, if you are having crisis in your relationship, it's not something that you should always run to friends to tell them about it, because those friends will be looking at your man or your woman with those eyes of things you have told them. It can never go away from their head. So you have forgiven your partner. If you want to vent, go to a therapist, pay the person, vent to the person. Tomorrow the person, you will not see them, they will not see you, but that anger has left you and you have forgiven your partner, and both of you are still continuing the relationship, fine. But if you now go to friends, you always see your friends, unless if you are leaving the country. But if you stay in the same country, you always see those friends. Now they will be looking at your partner like, based on what you told them. So it's not always good to always run to friends to tell them your relationship woes, because they will always judge your partner. The same thing with your parents. It's not everything your partner do you will run and go and tell your parents. They will be looking at your partner with those eyes of those things that you told them, and it will be a disaster, because you have forgiven your partner, but they have not forgiven him. They are still looking at him with those eyes of those things that you told them. So your relationship woes, I advise you strongly to keep it to yourself. Pray to God about it. If you are a Christian, pray to God. God will help you and your partner to resolve those woes. Okay? Yeah. The next thing you should keep to yourself is your big plan or your big goals. If you have any project that you are planning to achieve, keep it to yourself first, because people cannot destroy what they don't know. It's only what they know about is what they can destroy. So keep your big plans to yourself, especially when it's still a seed. Water it for it to germinate, for it to come to fruition. Then you will now start talking about it. But something that is still in a seed form, it has not even go anywhere. When you start talking about it, you are giving the wicked one, the enemy, chance to stop that thing not to even come to pass. That is when you will start giving the people power to tell you, no, you can't do that. No, this person has done it before and they failed. No, you cannot do it. Just forget about it. But if you do not say it, nobody will tell you all those things. Nobody will discourage you. So keep your big plans, your big goals to yourself. Start working on it until it's coming to fruition before you start telling people. Okay? Yeah. The third thing you have to keep to yourself is how much you earn. When you learn the concept of life that nobody wants you to be better than them. Yes, that's why jealousy is inside of each and every one of us. Once you start telling people how much you make, they will start either having jealousy in their heart or either expecting you to do things for them because you have more than them. So for you to avoid seeing yourself in this situation, better don't say. Just keep quiet with your finances. Let them believe that they are better than you. Fine. Be quiet with your finances. Don't announce how much you earn or how much you make. It's not necessary for people to know it so that they will not start making unexpected expectation from you. Yeah. So keep your income to yourself. The fourth thing you have to keep to yourself is your relationship history. If you meet someone new and they try to ask you, who have you dated before, what happened, just don't give details, because when you give details, people treat you, like for instance, you tell them, my ex, he was really mean to me, he was this, he was that. They will treat you exactly that way you told them that your ex treated you. So always be mindful of the kind of information you give out. Of course, if the relationship history have to affect the current relationship that you are, with all pleasure, tell the details. That if it has to affect the current relationship that you are, tell the details. But if it is no relevant to the current relationship that you are, why tell things that are not relevant? It doesn't make sense. So always be mindful of things you tell. Your relationship history, don't make elaboration of it. Just give few details that is relevant to your current relationship. Don't go and be telling that you used to be a slave to your ex-boyfriend. Nobody will show you pity. Even that current one, if he's a nice person, he will be like, if this guy can do you this, why not me too? Yes. So don't give details that are not relevant. Yeah, your relationship history is your personal life experience. So don't be sharing it up and down, especially if it's not nice. So yeah, don't give details. Don't give details to things that are not relevant. That is how I will end it. Yeah. So let's move on. The sixth thing you should keep private is how generous you are. If you are someone that helps people, supports people, don't be announcing it up and down, because you will make yourself a prey to the hands of users, or people will become jealous of you and they will become annoyed that you are boasting. So don't annoy people. It's not nice. Keep your generosity to yourself. Don't say it if it's not necessary. Yes. Don't always saying how generous you are to everyone might annoy some people, and I know that annoying people is not what you want to do. So keep it to yourself, how generous you are. Help people, but don't just announce it up and down. Keep your good deeds to yourself, because it's only God that blesses our good deeds. Those people you are telling it can even cause envy from them. So why use your hand to bring problem for yourself? So you see why I say keep it to yourself. Okay? Yeah. The next point is how much where you live costs, your apartment, or the rent of where you live. Keep it to yourself. It's nobody's business telling people, my apartment costs 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros. Nobody cares. So next thing, people become envious of you, people become jealous of you, people become irritated when you speak for nothing. So this can all be avoided if you don't say it. So keep it to yourself how much you pay for your apartment. Keep it to yourself how much you pay for your mortgage. Keep it to yourself. Nobody really cares. Like I said before, human beings want to always feel that they are better than you. Give them that privilege to feel that way. Okay? Yeah. Keep it to yourself how much you pay or how much your apartment costs. Keep it to yourself. So let's move on. The 7th point is confidential information. Keep confidential information to yourself. Like, for example, medical information of yourself, of people you know. Keep it to yourself, because it's really of no relevance that you start telling people about your medical status or medical status about someone you know. It's not nice. So such information, keep it to yourself. It's not something you should be talking up and down about. So keep your health situation, your medical situation to yourself, except if it's, for example, a life partner that you know that you are starting a life with this person. Of course, they have to know about it. But aside from that, other people like friends, it's not relevant for them to know. So keep it to yourself. Okay? Yeah. The 8th thing you should keep private is your achievements. Keep your achievement to yourself. If you achieve things, you do things and it works for you, keep it to yourself, because like I always say, nobody really cares. People only care much about things that they would benefit from. If they are not benefiting anything from it, they don't really care. So don't be going up and down telling people your achievements. They will become envious of you and start to plan evil against you. So for you to not use yourself and self-sabotage, for you to not use yourself and bring enemy to yourself, mind information you give to people. Give to people information that are relevant to them. If it's not always, whenever you want to talk about something, always ask yourself, this information that I want to give out now, is it relevant to this person? If it's not relevant to that person, keep it to yourself. Yes. The 9th thing you should keep to yourself, or you should keep private, is your family drama. If, for example, you have a brother or a sister that you don't talk to or you don't have a relationship with, if you want to have a relationship with that person, or you feel bad you don't have a relationship, or your two sisters, they don't talk to each other, going to friends, telling your friends about it will bring no solution. If you really care about the situation, what you will do is you involve a therapist, a family therapist that can counsel you or counsel your siblings and make everything right. Believe me, there is no perfect family. So it is you that will work on your family and make it perfect. But going about gossiping about your family with your friends, you are belittling yourself, and it's not nice. And it's a shame to you and also to your family. So don't go to friends and be telling them about your family drama. It's not relevant and it doesn't make sense. Because they will use that eyes now to be seeing that your family member, anytime there is a gathering and your friends are there, they will have no respect for that person, and it's not okay to put your family in that situation. Okay? Yeah. Or even your friends, if they are telling you such thing, advise them to go to counseling, get a family therapy to help them. So it's none of your business for such information. You don't need it. Yes. So we in this time we have to filter what we listen to, and also filter what we give out to people. Yeah. So the 10th thing you should keep private is insecurities about your relationship. I'm talking about a romantic relationship now. Ask yourself, if I go now to tell my friend about things that I don't like about my partner, will it change anything? Will it make my partner now to change or do the things or make those insecurities to go away? No. So, and ask yourself, maybe if you have a fallout with this friend now and they insult you in front of your partner with what you told them about your partner, how will your partner feel? So you see, you all have to take care of what the kind of information you give to people. See, once you tell somebody something, you have no power over what and how the person will use that information. The only how you have power to keep information is to yourself. Once it goes out to someone else, you have no power for that thing to remain secret or for that thing to not be known by everyone. So you see, the best thing is to always ask yourself, this information that I'm giving out, is it relevant to this person I'm giving it to? If it's not relevant to them, keep quiet. So yeah, don't vent to your friends about your relationship insecurities. It does not make sense, because remember, a friend today can become an enemy tomorrow. So you never know, and you never also know the mind of that friend. So you yourself can never say your friend's secret to others, but you never know if your friend can do it, or you only have power over yourself, but you don't have power over others. So the bottom line is, you still have the power to take care of the kind of information you give to people. So since you have that power, always filter what you say. If the information you are trying to give someone is not relevant to that person, keep it to yourself. This is the end of my topic today. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for your comments in the comment section. I love you all. Until we see again on my next topic. Bye bye.